You crazy bastard.
I turned around just to come back for you.
Do you really? Thank you so much. Good to see you guys. Have a good one. Thank you. That was random as fuck. What is going on, Cup Bangers? Today's a beautiful cold day now that we're approaching Car Week. I'm Alejandro, that behind the camera is Pedro, and let's talk about cars, yo. Hit it, Pedro! In today's episode of Let's Talk About Cars, yo, we're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna get you started because the people from CarsUnitePeople.com are gonna give you one hat just like this one. If you like, comment on this video and also are subscribed to the channel. So please do that. The winner for the last hat is, boop, right here. Thank you, Pedro. And now let's get to with the story. The story. I don't know what accent just came out. Let's move on with the story. And this one is a little bit weird. This is not like everything we do. This is more of a what the fuck. So we want to know what the fuck is going on with Ferrari. What exactly are they thinking? Because we were talking to a friend of ours that owns a couple dealerships, right? And he owns a dealership of everything. Say Ford, VW, Smart, Volkswagen, Mercedes, Audi. I mean, you name them all, right? And he was telling us that he was trying to get a Ferrari dealership, and that Ferrari basically told him, well, you need to sell all of your dealerships, all of them. Forget about everything else. What cars do you drive? Oh, you drive a Porsche? You're out. You drive a Mercedes? That's out. Oh, you drive this truck? That's out. All you need to drive from now on are Ferraris, which in a way you would understand, but then you start to realize how much money does one of these net a year? And the answer is about $500,000. There's not that much money in those cars. And also, you're moving like 40 cars a year. It's not that many cars if you think about it. And the only dealership that they're fine with you keeping is Maserati. So you're either gonna make $200 on a lease per car, or you're gonna make $500,000 and get rid of all your relationships. So that's weird. And then that made me think, why are people putting up with their shit still? Because if you go into their racing program, right, like the LaFerrari FXXK and the 599, like all of those cars that Ferrari holds on, you know, if you buy those cars, even the Formula One cars, Ferrari will sell them to you, but you don't get to keep those cars. For the most part, Ferrari will keep the cars and they'll let you know when you can come in and play and how. Also, they have a ton of rules letting you know that you can never put it against another car like this one. You can never compare it against the P1 GTR, all those other big boys. It's fucking nuts the amounts of restriction that you have. And then at that point I said, you know what? It's not that bad. That's if you really want to go deep down the Ferrari rabbit hole. But not really, because for the TDF, for the LaFerrari, they have restrictions about when you can sell your car, how you can use it. The LaFerrari, apparently you cannot compare it against the P1 and a 918 on a track, or they'll take away your car if you do it publicly. Unless you bought it secondhand, then they can't do anything. But if you got it firsthand, they'll do that and blacklist you. And they're doing all these things like, I don't know what the fuck we saw, so I'm just gonna let Pedro deal with that separately. Sorry, I'm just saying that because I don't know how to start. I was saying, what the fuck? About the, about the FXXK program. No. I was saying about the LaFerrari, the TDF. All these cars have all these restrictions for you to use them, and they're not even the fastest. The LaFerrari hasn't really won any of the challenges on the drag race against anything, and it hasn't really won on the track because the P1 or the 918 are always the winners. The TDF is the same thing. It's not going to be as quick as the other cars, as the LT, simply because it's heavier, it's got a lot of power, rear wheel drive. The rear wheel steering helps, but the air is not enough to make the car just stick to the ground. So what the fuck is Ferrari thinking? What? I never thought of that. Like, really, what is this whole elite bullshit thing that they have when they haven't won in how many years? And I'm just gonna bring that up. I just want to, I'm not bashing Ferrari or anything. I just want to know, what do you guys think? Do you think they can get away with this shit any longer? Because I honestly don't see how. If you want to go buy a Ferrari because it performs, you're gonna come out of the store with either a McLaren or a Porsche, not a Ferrari. Wow, these crazy times. All right, Cup Bangers, I'm gonna leave you with that and with the mind fuck that I just got, and Pedro. Please let us know in the comments down below what you think about this. Are they gonna probably improve it or not? Are they just gonna get better with the cars, or are they going to get better at their marketing? Let me know, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. I'm Alejandro, and I do not approve this message. Not at all, guys. Thank you for watching. Peace. Platinum clap. Almost forgot.